Either in this particular session, we are going to talk about how to generate Allure reports using the Aqua IDE. Now, as you know, reporting is an essential part of any test automation framework. And Allure reports are one of the most popular open source reporting tools, which can be easily integrated into any test framework. So let's go through some of its different features which are part of the Allure reporting. So as we talked about, it's an open source tool for visualizing the results of any particular test run. And it is very easy to integrate or add into your testing workflow with very little to zero configuration. Now, it also supports multiple languages like JavaScript, .NET, Java, or many other languages. And then it also supports multiple test frameworks ranging from Playwright, TestNG, JUnit, and Cucumber. Also, it requires very little to zero configuration, so it can be easily configured for your test framework in any particular IDE. Also, we can integrate this reporting into the CI/CD integration. So if we are running our tests using any CI/CD tool like Jenkins, we can integrate the Allure reporting, and then we can directly see the reports in the Jenkins run. The final feature of Allure reporting is it is easily accessible. So anybody can access or open this report from anywhere since it's an HTML file. And then it can be understood easily by anyone who doesn't even know about the test framework or doesn't need any technical knowledge to look at these reports. So these are some of the features of Allure reporting. Now, let's have a look at how it works internally. So at a very high level, Allure report consists of a framework adapter and the Allure command line utility. So in this, we have to run our test as usual or normally from either command line or from your IDE. And then the adapter, which is the Allure adapter, it is different for each different framework. It saves the test results in its own format in a folder which is known as the test results. Now we can also put files with additional data into this results directory. So we can add environment files, executor files, or history files, as you can see in this particular diagram. After this, we can use the Allure generate command in order to create the HTML reports, and these will be saved in a different folder, which is known as the Allure report. From there, we can go ahead and open the HTML file where we will have all our reports, which will have different categories of results. So it will contain test steps, the test statuses. You can sort and filter. It will have the different categories. It will have different visual analytics. And also it will have some history of retries and failures. So all of this will be present in the HTML file without making any separate configurations. So this is how it works at a very high level. Now, the only part which we didn't discuss is the Allure serve. Now, Allure serve, it creates the same report as Allure generate, but it puts it into a temporary directory, and then it starts a local web server configured to show this directory's content. So both generate a different report. One is created in a folder, and the other is created using a local web server. So now we have understood what are the different features of Allure reporting and how it works. Let's look back at our project and see how we can generate this report pretty easily without doing any extra configuration in our Aqua IDE. So coming back to our project, and we were working on this particular class where we have written some tests using the TestNG framework. And we were running this locally, right? But we haven't seen any reports from this. So now, if you remember, when we created this project, which is the training project in Aqua IDE, We also selected something for the Allure reporting. And if we go to our pom.xml, you will see that the Allure is already configured here in terms of the Maven dependencies, right? So we have got in the properties the Allure version here, and then we have got a dependency for the Allure reports as well. Okay, so here you will see there is a plugin. So this is the Allure results directory and the Allure results. This is the value of the directory. And then we have got some dependencies which are required for the Allure reporting. Okay, so when we create this particular project, these were already added as part of the Aqua integrations. We can also add this manually if you're working in a different IDE, but as part of the Aqua features, we don't need to integrate anything else. Now, if we go ahead and run this particular file here, so if you're running this for the first time, you will see there would be a Allure results folder which will be generated here. So as you can see here, these are the files which are nothing but JSON files. And these are the files which are generated by the adapter, which is the Allure adapter for this particular framework. And we don't need to worry about these files or try to understand these files. These are required to generate the reports. Now, in order to generate the reports, what we can do is we can go to the terminal here, okay, in the Aqua IDE itself. And here we can type the command, which is allure generate. And you will see here that it will say report successfully generated. And it will create a folder here, which is called the Allure report. Now this contains a lot of different files and folders, but if you want to just look at the report, you can directly go to index.html and go to open browser and then choose any particular browser. So if I choose Chrome, you will see here, this is the Allure report in the HTML page. And this is the overview. So it is showing you how many test cases have been run, what is the percentage of pass. Once you start running your test cases, it will also show the trend here. And then if you have included any environment variables or any features, so here you will see these are the two different features which we are running. It is in the behaviors. We have got the timeline. We have got the packages. We have got the suits here. As you can see, there are two features. And then we have got some analytics in the form of graphs. Okay, so it will show you how many are failed, how many are broken, passed, skipped, or unknown. It will also show you the severity of your test cases. So currently it is passed, but it could be failing, like critical, blocked, minor. And then it will also show you the duration of how long your test cases were running. And then there are lots of other reports or trends which can be analyzed to look at your results more extensively. So these results can be viewed by anyone, anywhere. They just need to access this particular file. Now, if you want to publish this, you can also publish it in your web server. Also, we can download our suits. So if you go to suits, there is an option to download it into a CSV file. So it will download it into a CSV file and then save it so that you can open it as a CSV file. Now I'm working on a Mac, so currently I don't have CSV, so I will not download it right now. But the same can be done from behaviors or from the suits. So as you can see, it is very easy to run your Allure reports right from the Aqua IDE. You don't need any additional configuration. All the configuration is already done. We just need to run our tests and then just need to run one command to generate the reports.